Hello, my fellow Wasteland survivors. Welcome back to another episode of the B-Movie Bunker. Today we are looking at AE, Apocalypse Earth. This is from 2013, brought to us by Thunder Levin and Asylum. Throw in Adrian Paul, and you know you're in for nothing good. What we have is the story of Adrian Paul's a soldier. Earth is being invaded, and we're losing the war, or we've lost the war. We've given up. We're getting on these arcs, and we're blasting off into space to greener, less alien-infested pastures. And this is going to be a very spoilery episode, because I don't think you should watch this film. It's not really worth watching. Most Asylum films are not worth watching. Every now and then, they get one that crosses that so bad it's good, but most of them are just so bad it's actually worse than that. And this is one of those. The ship then, they go into cryosleep. Then they're woken up because they crash into another planet. Yes, they crash into a planet and survive. And it's not like they're coming in for a landing and they crash. No. I mean, they're burning up on re-entry, crashing into the ground, and people survive to walk away. And they just happen to crash into a place where there's apparently aliens who then immediately start attacking them because, of course, you crash your spaceship on our house. So a little Wizard of Ozzy, if the Munchkins, were like, hey, bitch, you landed, yeah, you killed the witch, you also crushed the bakery. And the aliens in this case, there's some white ones which apparently aren't bad guys, and there's predator-like ones who are all cloaked, but nowhere near as many cool gadgets and targeting because they aren't that good of a shot. So Adrian Paul gathers up what humans he can, and they go off into the woods where they meet Camo Girl, who apparently speaks English just from watching and listening to people. Watching people have a conversation, you might pick up words. You might pick up words for like rock or man or something like that, but you're not going to pick up full sentence structure. You're not. You don't just pick that up by listening to people talk. You're not going to pick up all the different nuances and slang terms like this person did and know how to use them properly. But that's me getting way off track. Adrian Paul wants to find a ship so he can go back to Earth. Because he's a soldier. He's got to keep on fighting, even though who knows how long he's been in space. He's going to go back, and apparently in a war that's already been given up and lost, he's going to go back and fight. Okay, fine. And yet these people decide to help him along for whatever reason, these other survivors, so they complain about it a lot. And Camo Girl, of course, falls in love with him because he's Adrian Paul, he's Stevie's Highlander, he's dreamy, and he's the only one because they're all going to be one. Fine. And just so much of this movie, so the story's not that good. They rip off a lot of stuff. They rip off obviously Predator, as I said. They're ripping off a bit of Star Trek because they have a Data. They have Data or aliens, aliens, whichever one you want, because they got the robot who will go and do stuff, the synthetic human, and the effects are terrible. I mean, just awful. It's a bunch of bad CG and sets. Oh my God, sets. Okay, I understand you're low budget. I get that, but first of all, Asylum, as low budget as you are, you have some money. I mean, I'm sure Adrian Paul doesn't work for, $5. So you're spending enough money to hire actors. Maybe you could finish the drywall on your sets, especially when it's supposed to be the inside of a spaceship. Inside of a spaceship, I don't think unfinished drywall. Because I'm pretty sure that's not vacuum safe. If you're in the vacuum of space, I think drywall would not be the best thing to make your spaceship out of. I could be wrong, but I'm not. And just, so much of this movie was just poorly done and poorly executed. And then they throw in the whole twist at the end. Yes, I'm spoiling it. I'm spoiling the twist because you didn't already figure this out. The fact that the aliens all look human, except that they're either white or camouflage, and the fact that they all already speak English and everything looks like Earth because it is Earth. Oh my God, Mount Rushmore. It was Earth the whole time. Look, it's Mount Rushmore. Except Asylum, in their infinite wisdom and intelligence, and obviously not even getting their GED, doesn't know that over the course of time, something like Mount Rushmore would erode, not grow larger, because rock has grown over parts of Mount Rushmore. Oh my God. Scale of 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10. This should be a scale of not even a 1 to 10 because there's the number that's not low enough to register for a film like this. But my scale of 1 to 10, it's got all the great special effects of a grade school stage production mixed with the witty script and storytelling of the lobotomized L. Ron Hubbard. That's what we get, because they didn't steal some from L. Ron Hubbard and the great Battlefield Earth stuff, where, shit can sit around for 10,000 years and still work fine. Because, things don't wear out, ever. No, you can park a spaceship in the jungle for 10,000 years, and it'll be fine. I mean, there'll be no growth on it, nothing, just sitting there, door open, just fine. Oh my gosh, why do I keep watching Asylum films? Why does anyone keep watching them? For every Sharknado you get, which is more fad than anything else, you get 50 of these things. So, we gotta stop giving these people money. I actually didn't give them money, but even still, I wasted my time on this. That's all I have for this one. Till next time, you all stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.